I'm an old man. If I start drinking like probably before 5.
Yeah.
Unless I'm somewhere
good.
Unless I'm somewhere where I continue drinking. Once I go home and I'm by myself for like an hour, I'm done. You have to like. I mean, you guys are like that, right?
You have to recover.
If you start drinking like at 10 or 11 in the morning, and if you're with people and you like, you know, like if we're like Broncos games, we could like tailgate, drink some more, and then after the game, drink some more, go to a bar, and I'm good then. But once you get by yourself and you're just sitting there like laying in your bed or on
it depends
the couch,
on the food. It absolutely depends on the food.
Yeah,
like if you get like, what were we eating? They had like shrimp, which was good. I didn't get a lot of that though. They had like those square pizza slices.
I don't know. I had Chipotle right before we went, so I wasn't really
Man, you had Chipotle before you went, and you still threw up that hardcore? Anytime I eat Chipotle, I'm like golden. I could drink all night long.
Oh my god. Chad's going to freak out if they don't have Chipotle in London. No.
They do.
They don't have Chipotle.
They have one. I know they opened one last year.
Really?
They have one at Piccadilly, I think.
Because I remember as soon as Chad got back from London, when he studied abroad over there, he that was the first thing
I know
he did
for
when
a
got
fact
back.
they have at least one, because I read online how they were expanding to
So we're
London.
going to have to go out of our way to find
Oh, fuck Chad, man. I'm going to kick him in his balls. If you can have Chipotle every goddamn day he's here. We're not eating at Chipotle. I got so pissed. When we went out to... Did he tell you about this? When we went out to Kansas City last year, with me, Luke, and Chad, we were there for, I think, 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went out on a Friday and came back on a Monday, so like 3.5 days. Those fuckers, like... Let's go to Chipotle. It's like, are you kidding me? Let's go to like some barbecue joints or something here in Kansas City. No, man, we have to go to Chipotle. So they ended up, I'm like, no, I'm not fucking going to Chipotle. So they like left me at the hotel and went and got Chipotle and ate Chipotle and then came back. I'm like, you can't wait fucking like, 3 days to get Chipotle when we get back. You have to eat it here.
Chipotle's not even that good.
No, Chipotle is good.
It's good.
It's delicious, but
it's not that good.
But if you're traveling,
it's not that
and
good.
you can go to like plenty of places that you will never have.
Never have
it's good. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like
it's good.
Kansas City is like known for its hotbed for barbecue.
Yes,
so I'm like,
absolutely.
Let's go to barbecue joints. I love barbecue. Let's go.
Who doesn't love barbecue? They probably got barbacoa at Chipotle.
Yeah.
Well, that's different.
Is it?
Barbacoa is just like shredded beef.
Shredded beef, it's not like barbecue.
I thought it had like a barbecue. I knew it was shredded beef. I thought it was like a smoked.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that gets
style.
barbacoa except my sister.
Chad used to get it.
I thought he got
He got like half barbacoa, half something.
Chicken's what I always go.
Chad always gets like half and half of everything.
And he always gets a bowl because he's like,
twice.
I want to get as much for my money as
he
I
gets
can.
the
And then he
bowl.
gets tortilla on the side.
Oh, it's gonna be fun, man.
Dude,
we're going to London so soon. We got one more podcast. And
one more podcast.
Oh,
I would take.
I can't fucking wait.
Illegal pizza over Chipotle any day. The only reason I liked Chipotle was for the student drink, like when I was a student.
Oh, speaking of which, I went to so Chipotle's still doing the student drink.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Qdoba, and I like Qdoba every once in a while because of the queso.
Those signature ones.
Yeah, the queso
burrito. That's so good.
Okay, so I go there. I think last week. Yeah, last week. I'm like, hey, can I get a student drink? Oh no, we're only doing student drinks for high school students now.
What?
Like are you fucking serious? It's that one up by.
I am in high school. What the fuck?
My ID says University of Denver Law student on it.
Well, then no.
It was awesome.
Shitty.
I got a student drink at Chipotle. I was just wearing my Colorado hoodie, and she's like, student drink. I'm like, you got it.
Your Bud Light beanie didn't give it away that you were a student.
I wasn't wearing that, but.
Here's
the thing.
Pajama pants.
I didn't even want the drink. I just wanted a bigger cup for my water. I prefer water.
Yeah, see, I like tea.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of iced tea. I always get like a Arnold Palmer. 3/4 tea.
I don't like iced tea. I do like.
You like Arnold Palmer's?
Tea. I don't really know what's in that.
Lemonade.
Oh man, half lemonade, half iced tea. That's like the normal Arnold.
What's Palmer. The alcoholic golfer?
John Daly.
The John Daly.
That's the sweet tea vodka with lemonade. Which is like
we can go for a tea and scrumpets while we're in London.
Which will put you into a diabetic coma because it's like sweet tea vodka, which is like any like sweet vodka that you've had. It's just disgusting. It's vodka on top of just like corn syrup and a little like orange flavor, a little apple flavor. This is like concentrate lemonade half concentrate lemonade with half sweet tea vodka, which is like crazy sweet. I had one at the wine bar. They make them there, and it's just like, oh, I wanted to like.
So we're drinking a pumpkin ale, huh?
Oh yes, the beer of the week, the Harvest Moon, which I thought was an appropriate beer for a gaming podcast. Plus, it's a good beer.
It's not bad. Not spectacular.
Harvest Moon?
It's a game.
Is it?
It's a franchise. There's been dozens of them.
It's not like anime?
No.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
That's what I was thinking of.
I've heard of Harvest Moon.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not spectacular. Not horrible. Not spectacular.
I like it. I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's not spectacular. It doesn't blow me away, but it's definitely a good beer. Like, I'd order it again.
Yeah,
It's good.
pumpkin ales are really really good to go down and check out.
It was the only one I saw there.
Yeah.
But
I like this. It's better than the Trip Ale, but not as alcoholic.
Yeah, see, I asked you if you went around and tried it. This is why I told you to do it at Beer Fest. At Beer Fest,
Tried
all
the
these
pumpkin
fucking breweries are putting out their pumpkin
I
beers.
tried as many as I could. I think I only saw.
Did you find one that you liked?
I found one. We talked about it on that podcast, but do you remember that one that we tried?
It was like by Miller.
No, Michelob. I was just about to say.
Michelob. Yeah,
Michelob
it was on the end
okay,
cap.
How,
It was on.
I mean, for how commercialized and like it's Michelob. How good? I mean that
Right.
it's called Jack's Pumpkin Ale, I think.
Yeah, I did try that
that's
one.
That's one of the best pumpkins.
Jesse
I've had.
ordered a case of Shipyard.
Really?
Yeah.
Like from their website or something?
From the liquor store, the big one.
Oh wow! He asked them to order it for him.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Shipyard
cool.
Pumpkin.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a
Yeah,
good one too.
it's
Yeah, we
really,
had that last year.
really
That's
good.
really
The
good.
brewery, I can't think of it off the top of my head, and I know I'm gonna figure it out when I get home. But the brewer that makes Widmar Hefeweizen, that's up north,
Okay.
they make a delicious pumpkin ale.
Hmm.
Those are my favorite of the pumpkin ales. That's why I like. Well, actually, the freaking mini tour at Old Chicago, the Halloween one, really doesn't have a lot of pumpkin ales. It's like cider and
Yeah.
that cherry wheat, which doesn't make
The cherry wheat
Yeah, it
was.
should be a pumpkin
shitty.
wheat or something.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I like the cherry wheat. I mean,
I
it's not
didn't.
like delicious, but it's not. You
I
really
feel
don't
like
it.
I feel like I've had it before and I liked it. Maybe it was just a bad pour, but
The
that
Guinness,
I did
man, half
not
and half.
like. Yeah.
To go to the half and half.
Yeah. You said
It's
that was a black cherry or a
chocolate covered cherry.
chocolate covered cherry.
It's so one of the beers that they have on the mini tour is cherry wheat, Sam Adams cherry wheat, and it's I like it. Maybe drinking one, but by itself it gets too sweet. So what I do is I mix it with the Guinness. So you do half Guinness, half cherry. And it's called
Sounds good.
chocolate covered cherry.
Sounds
Pretty
good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Does it stay separate or does it
Yeah,
mix?
Guinness stays separate with
Like everything?
basically everything. Yeah, well, like even
Like a
Bass.
brown and tan and all
Yeah,
those.
Bass is like pretty thick ale, and it still separates.
Hey, maybe I'll get a sponsorship from Bud Light. Or we can get one from Jack Daniels.
No, I got my Jack Daniels shirt on.
Maybe I'll just email those guys and tell them how great we are.
We are great.
Get on that. Get on that.
We throw up in bathrooms and clean up with towels, and we like drinking.
I do enjoy a spirit or two.
I can't drink the spirits when I'm driving, Ken.
Oh God.
So,
Look
is
at
that
this
it
guy now.
for the week?
Oh,
Broncos. We can talk about football.
football's later in the
We'll talk
podcast.
football later.
Football.
I actually watched it this week, so I'll pipe in.
All right.
So, the only thing that I watched that wasn't 24 was Jackass 2.5.
Oh.
So we're getting ready for Jackass 3D next
Yes.
week.
Thursday night at midnight. We're still gonna do it then.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
No?
I have to
Oh.
work Friday. Can we work Friday night?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Okay, Friday night. Yeah, I ended up having to work, so we have to do it Friday night now.
Jackass 2.5 for being just clips from that didn't make 2.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh, there was clips in that I remember being funnier than in 2. Like I got.
Well, you were almost peeing your pants with the kite one.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that dude's
Bam
name?
Margera.
Bam tied a kite to anal beads and shoved them up his ass and like went out on a beach and like it was like the wind is pulling it and like it was sitting there for a couple seconds and then the wind eventually like pulled them all out.
like
And,
pulled out like 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then
It
just
was like,
yanked.
Boop. Went flying out.
And when it flew out, you just lost it.
Yeah, it was pretty damn hilarious. Like the kite was still flying and the beads were like dragging along the beach. And that just killed me.
Yeah, that's gonna be hilarious. I really hope. I really hope though that they haven't shown like the funniest things on.
I saw one trailer and
it just went through everything.
Yeah,
that new one that
like
they're showing.
the hand.
Yeah, it went through like everything, and I'm just like, oh, don't give away all the good stuff. That's what I hate about movie trailers nowadays. They show the best things that are in the movie.
Yep,
they always show the best things.
Well, in a comedy, it's more important.
It's not
to not give away the good stuff. Like if they give away the punchline before you see the setup or something like that. Like
Superbad was that way.
Really?
I was not expecting Superbad to be nearly as vulgar as it was.
Oh, really?
Like, because they can't show any of the vulgar shit in the previews. And then you watch it.
I remember that movie now.
And then they're like, fuck this, fuck that.
I remember the one trailer like that
my
I saw.
My back is my cock, or whatever. My back is located on my cock.
Before that came out, there was like a leaked scene that came out for it, which I'm sure was like totally planted.
Yeah.
But it was the whole scene where, what's his name? Jonah Hill, the fat curly haired dude.
Yeah.
Was like talking about his condition where he draws penises constantly.
That was so
And
funny.
I saw that trailer, I was like, I'm not going to see another trailer. I don't want any more jokes ruined for me. That was the funniest fucking thing I've seen forever. I have to see this movie now because of that.
That was so funny.
Like, I was drawing this monster cock, and this girl was like looking
yeah, this
over
veiny number.
a real veiny motherfucker.
I still think it would be good though, but I'm just always worried about that, like watching movie trailers. Because they advertise that shit. I mean, their demographic is,
NFL.
us. Yeah, so they show it during, like, all sports shows and everything, like all sporting events.
The only TV I watch all week is the NFL.
Me too.
And
couple shows, but...
Oh, well, that's TiVo. You skip past the commercials.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But I think it'll still be good.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure they'll have plenty of stuff in that movie that they can't even like hint at on TV.
I just remember the first one. Like, even though the first skit in the movie is kind of like ridiculous and probably fake,
was the first skit in the first movie
the floor.
They're all in that huge shopping cart?
No, that's the first one. Jackass 2 is the guy's dick's in the fish tank,
and he gets bit by the snake.
Yeah.
That was fake as shit. That pissed me off.
But it was funny. Like, we were so drunk. Like, I just remember thinking everything in that movie was hilarious.
That's
so,
true.
that should be good.
If that movie had an alcohol sponsor, like in every scene they were drinking.
The 2.5 did.
They did?
Yeah, they said they were drinking Miller High Life the whole time. And at the end in the credits, it said, beers provided by Miller.
Oh,
Company.
really?
Dude, Miller High Life sponsors the shit at it. Like, they're Eastbound and Down sponsored. Like, every beer that Kane Powers is drinking.
Maybe we should talk to Miller High Life.
Yeah, exactly.
Except I hate High Life.
I live the High Life. Dude, we can take High Life labels and put them on this.
I fucking hate High Life, dude.
I don't have a problem with it.
They're not going to sponsor us now.
It's not even better.
Like
it's not even better than Keystone.
Oh, yeah, it is. Keystone's so much better.
Keystone Light.
Yeah. High Life is the worst.
Nah.
It's like 50 cents a bottle.
Which is
Keystone's like 20 cents a can.
It's like 60 cents a can.
Oh.
Miller High Life is the piss of beer.
I
all that is piss of beer.
It's all piss beer.
High Life is just worse. Maybe I had a bad batch, but I remember it being significantly worse.
And I love those commercials too.
Which ones? Oh,
with the big black guy.
I thought that was Miller Lite.
No, that's Miller High Life.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, and they go to, yes, and they're like, this, you can't serve Miller here.
Y'all must be crazy.
And they go like
$13 for a burger? Y'all must be crazy.
They go to like the dog show.
Yeah,
Dog show. Have you seen the dog show commercial?
Oh, they're pretty funny.
Just search Miller High Life commercials on YouTube, and it's this big black guy. He's been in a couple shows.
Was he in the Green Mile?
Oh, he was in
No, not that big black guy. He's like
smaller than that.
He's not like ripped.
He's not ripped like
he's
Michael
like a fat
Clark Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan. Yep.
Have you been watching It's Always Sunny this year at all?
Like on TV?
Yeah, this season. Yeah.
I haven't seen any commercials. If that's
No. This season.
I've seen the first two with the wife.
Oh yeah, it's his wife.
It's the tranny's wife. It's the tranny's husband. The big black guy. The tranny's husband.
Oh yeah.
That's the guy who does the.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty.
But
funny.
he's a lot funnier in the commercials. He wasn't too funny in It's Always Sunny, but he's a lot funnier in the commercials. But it's not that bad.
So check those out.